Okay guys, welcome to the first Main Meister 10-minute mashup for probably a couple of weeks actually. I do apologise for not putting any of these ones out, it's just been a bit hectic here. So let's turn up a wee bit. This is Krakout by Gremlin Graphics. We can zoom in a wee bit, there we go, how's that? That looks absolutely perfect. Yeah, this is Krakout by Gremlin Graphics. Now this came out just about, it either came out before Arkanoid or just after Arkanoid. I've got the feeling it came out just before Arkanoid, and as is the case back then, when somebody brought out a popular game, other companies would all jump in the bandwagon and usually make better versions, and this was certainly, in my opinion, the case with this. Arkanoid was released by Imagine. It was released by Ocean under their Imagine label. It was excellent looking, I just found it too difficult. The Gremlin came along and knocked this game out. Now you'll see there's one major difference between this and Arkanoid, but I found this one quite a bit easier and just a lot more enjoyable to play. And it had some excellent music, although saying that, Arkanoid had great music as well. So anyway, let's move that up a wee bit. How's that? That looks alright. Slightly squint, but that'll keep Brian happy. And as is the case, it's in the wrong joystick port, so just bear with me. I really should be better organised, but you know me by now. Oh, get in! I'll probably end up switching the thing off when I'm trying to get the... Now you can probably tell with the noise going on behind me. This is I'm using this on proper C64 hardware. Hey, here we go. Bat's on the right, sound effects off, music off. Oh, we want music, we want sound effects on. Scrolling, none, don't remember. See, you've got options there as well. So anyway, yeah, let's just go. Yep, so it's your standard Arkanoid fare, but I think because he made the ball bigger, it just made it far more playable. And Arkanoid controlled using a joystick, I found next to impossible, whereas this is actually quite playable. It's funny how these games, I mean Arkanoid obviously was responsible for it, these games became mega popular in the sort of late 80s. I mean, bollocks. The 16-bit especially had quite a few different versions. They had Impact, there we go, now we're talking, had Impact, which I liked. It was very basic graphics, but it had some great sound effects, digitised sound effects. You had Megatroid or something it was called, and obviously you had Arkanoid as well. There was various ones on the 8-bit. The famous one was Batty on the Spectrum. Now that was famously released as a full cover version, a full cover game I should say. It was released completely free. Was it Amiga? Not Amiga Power, was it Spectrum User or something? I can't remember exactly what one. But it turned out to actually be the best, probably 8-bit bat and ball game there was, and I think they did actually go on to release the game as a budget title, which is fair enough because it was an absolutely excellent game. It was your typical monochrome graphics, but it had some nice extras and it just played so well. Now anybody probably under the age of 30 is probably looking at this and thinking, what a awful looking game. You know, how simple is this when you're used to playing things like Gears of War on multiplayer, and here's somebody hitting a ball with a bat against bricks. It seems so simple, but you know what, sometimes simple ideas make the most fun, they really do. But if you ever get the opportunity to play Arkanoid with a paddle or even with a mouse, I mean, go and check out the 16-bit versions. There was one released by Ocean on the Atari ST which is excellent. Then there was also a similar version released by, what was the name of the title? I can't remember exactly. Discovery, I think it was, an American company on the Commodore Amiga, almost identical to the ST, but absolutely superb. And because it's got the mouse control, because it's got the mouse control, it just offers a really fine sort of levelly control that you need with a game like this. The one thing you'll see about this game at the moment, the ball doesn't get too quick, which means it's fun to play. Because Arkanoid, the ball just speeds up stupidly. Ah, bollocks, I didn't want that. Very, very quickly. Now, I don't know if that thing destroys my, let's try it. No, maybe not. Ah, that was absolutely ridiculous. Okay, how we do now? I've got time for another game. Let's go for a bit of music actually. Turn the sound effects. Well, I'll leave the sound effects on and we'll stick the music on as well. Alright, you can only have one or the other. Scrolling. Let's stick this scrolling on. None. That doesn't appear to change. None. I don't understand that. Mode. I wonder if you've got to unlock. Oh, have I just... No, I haven't. Have I changed that? Don't think I have. Anyway, yeah, let's go. So we've got music instead. Now what a lot of games used to do, they would have cracking SID tunes like this, but they would insist on having sound effects at the same time. Now what would sometimes happen would be the music would play, but when a sound effect happened, a particular voice that would be needed to make the sound effect meant that there would be a bit of the music would cut off, which was always annoying. I'm trying to think of an example. Was it Commando, I think it was, I can't remember exactly. Yeah, I'm sure that Commando on the title screen is excellent, but when you start playing it, it obviously uses the firing sound. I might be talking shit actually, but yeah, but what this game has done is it gives you the option either for sound effects or for music, which is fair enough. I would prefer that. If I want to listen to music, I want music proper. I don't want, you know, a half-arsed version as it cuts out. The music is by Ben Dalglish, who is one of the classical C64 music programmers. I mean, he wrote some absolutely cracking tunes, including The Last Ninja. I think he did The Last Ninja 2 as well, actually. Now, Ben Dalglish started making music with Tony Crowder. Tony Crowder worked for Alligator, then he joined Gremlin, I think. But yeah, then him and Ben Dalglish formed a company or a group called We Music. Was it We Make something sounds using computers or something like that? I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, they made some great sounds, great tunes. But yeah, Ben Dalglish also did the track for Loco, I think, which is one of Tony Crowder's games. So you stick with me if you want to know your history of old computer games. Ah, that's what we want. That's what we want. So we want you to get that thing, so you've got a nice little barrier at the back there, so you don't get that in Arkanoid. Alright, come on, last time. Now, I don't know if this was converted for any other system. It may have been, really not too sure. Oh, bollocks. sort of. There. There. Ah, damn it. Come on, this time. Get in, my son. Well, that's the thing I want to get, isn't it? Ah, arse. Now I think I actually completed this game. Right, now I thought that was going to give me that wall thing. I'm not pretty sure what I did, it didn't appear to anything. How are we doing for time? Oh dearie me, I'm getting carried away here. See what I mean? I'm quite enjoying playing this actually. We're now at 11 minutes. Let's just next life, when I lose a life, we'll call it a day, I think. But yeah, this is a really good game. We'll do one more level, how's that? Right, make this the last one. I can actually remember this one. Come on! Ah, can you move? Ha 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 ha! Bollocks! What you really want to do here is get behind the wall. Ah, damn it! Right, anyway guys, that's probably good timing. That is the mighty fine Krakout. And it's by Gremlin Graphics, and this is on the Commodore 64. As usual guys, thank you very much for watching.